sounds, visual, touch sensations, hot and cold, itchy, sights, you can't escape with the eyes are open. Taste. Is there the moment to place something on your tongue? Since breathing is compulsory, you have to breathe to remain alive. Smell, you can't escape. Every perception creates sensation, beginning from very simple to intense, complicated sensations that keeps the human being absolutely busy. And most people equate sensation with happiness. Oh, the music is so nice. The flute, oh, the rolling ocean, the sound of the raindrops, the rustling of the leaves. What all different sounds, the sweet words of the child, the lover's whisper. Every one of those mesmerizing. And touch, let's not talk about it. Too many of them and too intimate. Sensation of highest kinds and simple kind. Sights unimaginable. You open your eyes, you see the distant galaxies, light years away. Exotic rainbows, spiral nebula, you can see with your eyes the Milky Way galaxies, garland of galaxies in the high sky. And food, you have to taste, you have to eat, and you can't escape tasting. Thousands of kinds, smells of so many kinds. The idea behind this description is to tell, if you consider, which we do, equate sensations with happiness, the human being is seduced and destroyed. They conclude that so used to perceptions and sensations of so many kinds. That is why otherwise people cannot keep quiet even for a minute, as though they are missing out on life. seeing as a capacity continues, as knowing as a capacity continues. And seeing does not mean very subtle and simple. Seeing does not mean seeing an object. Object there or not there, seeing continues. Vast emptiness. Sound is there or not, listening continues. In total silence. Same way, friends, shift your attention within. Thoughts or no thoughts, to be conscious of. Consciousness you are. To be the consciousness, you don't have to be conscious of a thought. Can't be conscious of the object of a thought without the corresponding sense organ. You can be conscious of every type of memory, sound, touch, sight, tastes, smells. All the memories you are conscious of. But the objects of all your memories you can't be conscious of without the help of the sense organs. And your physical movement, your memory of walking to a distance, swimming in the ocean, consciousness doesn't swim in the ocean. Climbing a mountain, your memories of activities. Sensations of many kinds. Your memories, your thoughts. You have to be conscious of. But to be conscious, Chetana, technically named Atma, Brahma, whatever name, understand it's a nameless proposition. Like silence is your name that never describes what it meant to describe. In silence, every sound occurs, as in the name silence. The word silence will not describe what is meant to describe, yet it is needed. If its name differentiates it from all other sounds. The name silence is not associated with any sound of any kind. So the beauty of that word is, it reminds you what it is. And when the name is not there, you are one with the nameless. So that is the freedom of a language. You know how to use it. To name it consciousness, Chetana, meditation, These words will not describe what they are supposed to describe. But it differentiates it from all that you are conscious of. There is no language barrier, no thought limitation. Intellectual understanding means thinking knowledge, meaning plenty of thoughts, synonyms, and the truth behind it is forgotten, not recognized. In fact, friends, we see that. As with your body, you are opening your eyes and listening as you do. In our body, you are born nameless. You didn't have a name tag. You have no citizenship, no language, no trace, national or regional trace, no food habit. Everything you pick up, a name was given. You are introduced to various types of foods, dresses. So food is a language, vegetarian, non-vegetarian, South Indian, North Indian, Eastern, Western, it's a language. Dress was given to you, another language. National dresses of many countries. Nakedness is universal. Dress, sense, language. Nameless is universal name. Think of it, friends. Citizenship was not there. Even when you are asked, you see the simplicity of it. Who are you? To reply to that question, who are you? You have to start with the first word, I. I am. Are you a name? Without the name of the flower is existing. There are billions and billions, trillions of infinite things in the world which have no names. Are they existing or disappearing? Your first name, I. Before you add anything to it, it's the name for the nameless. Anama Arupa. No name or a form. Body is a form. Thoughts are forms. To be that formless, what should you do? To be the silence, what should you do? To describe it, you have said, I am silent. Silence is Akshar. Like when you are standing, sitting in a room, and somebody asks you, is there anybody? Listen, is there anybody? If you respond, nobody is here. You are revealing yourself. Why? To announce your presence for your own sake, you don't have to say the word I, nor you have to think the word I. And that is our universal identity. There is no man there, no woman there, no child there, no rich there, no poor there. Nobody born with a faith. You are not condemned to faith or faithlessness, lack of it. And there is absolutely no noise until 5 o'clock. Some distance to prayer, something comes just for 10 minutes, that also stops. Exactly around 5:15 or 5 o'clock, the cuckoos, all the birds will start waking up. Until that, it is total silence. Why am I telling you? Please understand. There is total silence. Now the cuckoos will start singing. Not one or two, 5, 10, 20 here on the roofs. They are like Asthana Vidwan. Singing, singing, singing. And there will be other birds also. Please think, friends, because these birds started singing, did the silence disappear? Silence continues. In silence, these sounds come, they go. They don't disturb the silence. Person feels disturbed, not the silence. I don't like this, I love this. Same thing as I told you in the 2 classes. Morning, early morning, when you wake up, I hope you are doing that. The moment you wake up, and waking up is not your choice. You are not involved in your waking up. As if in your sleep you are not involved. You take your body, make it to lie down. That's your job, finished. Thereafter, where do you sleep? You lie down on the bed, but sleep inside. Do you understand that? You lie down on the bed, but still curved this way, that way, left side, right side, front, back. Oh, can't fall asleep. Why? Sleeping inside. That is why, friends, please understand. To fall asleep, look at the natural things of life. We shall see much more today a bit. Natural things of life are very natural, simple, effortless. Meditation, effortless. Always there, always you are in meditation. Start with silence outside. But as I told you, before we are introduced to these dimensions, we are already lost into millions of varieties of perceptions and sensations. And so exciting. Who wants to look at silence? Nobody tells you, be silent, be yourself, and forget everything. No. Even while seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, experiencing everything, be the self. The meditation, that is yourself. That is why yesterday I quoted that Bhagavad Gita verse. Where Bhagavan says there, Pashyan, Shrunvan, Gachan, Swapan, Swashan, Pralapan, Visrujan, Unmishan, Nimishan napi, Nakinchit karomiti yukta manyeta tattvavit. Tattvavit, the one who is aware of himself. And to be aware of yourself, what should you do? To see, open your eyes. To see in a particular direction, everything is effort. Seeing is an effort. You have to open your eyes. To listen, your listening capacity must be really steady. If you are losing hearing capacity, you can't listen. Something you have to do. Tasting, put it in your tongue. Smelling something, the object must be there. To see a place, walk, climb. You want to feel the weight of something, lift. Everything needs action. Listen carefully. To be conscious, what should you do? But the meditation business, what have they done? Destroyed. What is that? Remove your thoughts. Really. It's like, you want to see the space? Demolish the house. The people who are involved with this type of teaching and learning, they make it more difficult. Even though it is, as Bhagavan says, Rajavidya, Rajaguyam, Pavitram, Idamuttamam, Pratyaksham, Avagamyam, Dharmyam, Susukham kartum. Romba easy. Susukham. Not easy. Effortless is not easy. Is there anything cheaper than free? How much is this flower? 5 rupees, 5 rupees, 2 rupees, oh no. Hey, shut up. I give you free. What is cheaper than free? Wisdom is cheaper than free. Don't charge. You don't do business on God, on truth, on absolute, on meditations. It's all the nature of every individual. It's like plucking a flower from your garden and selling it to you. How they have made it difficult? This morning I was going through a piece of news. How British colonialists, while not ruling, occupying India, you don't have to refer to as a ruled and freed, that's all stupid language. Nobody ruled you. They occupied. Then one day they were thrown out. To say that British rule and freedom and bondage and loss, anyway, that's a different language. Friends, is to forget it. They hijacked a prince, and along with it, they took away the Kohinoor. The stolen Kohinoor is in the British crown. Stolen Kohinoor. Okay? Listen carefully, friends. How do you like it? Very bad. They have stolen it. How do you feel bad? This is not the Kohinoor is not yours, but they have stolen it, and you feel bad. Think. Somebody steals your car, punishment. Somebody steals your property, punishment. Somebody steals your chapel, you don't like it. Do you know, friends, this stealing means nothing. One who has stolen the wisdom from you is the worst. Who has stolen your absolute identity. Who has stolen it? Education. Who has stolen it? The people who are doing business in the name of this knowledge. Because the unconditional, they have made it conditioned. To be silence, you must switch off all sounds. Oh, really? To create the space, to see the space, you must demolish everything. To be the stillness, silence, enlightenment, awareness, you must remove all your thoughts, memories, vasanas, impressions, everything. Really. Space is so limited that it can't exist in spite of occupying stars and planets and galaxies. Meditation is not a mood, it's not a condition, it's not a thought, it's not a practice, it's your being, who you are. It's in spite of every thought, not negation of a thought. When somebody has given us the ideas that I must be fulfilling certain conditions, must be a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian, must be married or divorced or renunciate or indulgent, with different types of people. If you do this, then you will be that. Yesterday we told you, sir, immortality. Immortality means what? That is existing. If something that will be there at all times, there is no time when it is absent. It should be exist in every place. There is no place where it is not. There is no time when it is not. There is no object which it does not inhere. It's inherent in everything. Yet it is transcendent. If it is in and through everything, and that is how makes it immortal, can you stand apart? If immortality segregates you, separates you, it ceases to be immortal. God will cease to be God if I am not included. The infinity will not be infinity if the finite is sidelined. So there is a place where the infinity is not. Understand that point, friends. You need to see that in yourself, right now and here. That is why it's not a special engagement. Pasyan, while seeing, you must be yourself. Shrunvan, while listening, you must be yourself. Sprusham, while touching, you must see yourself. While thinking, you must see yourself. While accepting, rejecting anything, in and through every action, the inaction is the existing. Karmani akarmaya pasyet. In every action, you see the inaction. Listen carefully. In every perception, there is meditation. Meditation is not a perception. In every experience, there is meditation. Meditation is not an isolated, exotic experience. Listen, friends. That language experience, what we shall see, most time we shall listen, Swamiji, I have the knowledge means information, but I don't have the experience. That is the biggest deception on mankind. Like somebody has stolen the Kohinoor, somebody has stolen the shoes, they have stolen the infinity from you. Why? Making it conditional. That you must do something, then only you will be that. Either you, so there will be different, millions of schools of thought. Some people say renounce and know it. Some people say indulge and know it. Starve and know it. Overeat and know it. Have everything. Other people say have nothing. It depends, doesn't depend on anything. Just see how it is. In every experience, that Sanskrit word will be much more interesting. I will explain it in Sanskrit. But use that word experience. Experiencing means what? Now is the flower in my hand. You are experiencing. How are you experiencing? Seeing. So seeing, very simple, friends. If you don't understand, ask me. I'll give you 10 minutes after the talk. Seeing is an experiencing. Are you experiencing the flower? Yes. How is the flower? Red. So you are experiencing the flower. How are you experiencing, sir? With my eyes. Are you experiencing that you are experiencing the flower? Is it too much? Are you experiencing that you are experiencing the flower? Are you conscious? Do you listen to what I say? Yes, I'm experiencing your speech. Are you experiencing that you are experiencing listening to my sound? So that by which you are experiencing the eyes seeing experience, and that by which you are experiencing the ears hearing, the experience of listening, that one, first one, experiencing both, can you ever escape? The blind shall see the reality, aware. The deaf shall understand. The dumb, the kings, the commoners, the young and the old, black and white and green and brown. There is no human being in this universe who can escape it, unless you have stolen it from him. That you cannot understand. You come with yourself. When you are stepping into this house, you are bringing yourself inside. You don't know what you are bringing in. The teacher knows. That is the dimension of this tradition. You don't know something about yourself which somebody else knows. Wherefrom the teacher gains that confidence. He knows something about you which you don't know. What do you know about yourself? I'm a boy, I'm a girl. That also no guarantee, because you uncomfortable with girl's body, nowadays you can convert it to a boy's body to a girl's body. Just a hint of it. PhD, FRCS, ABCDE, educated. Oh. I believe in God, I don't believe in God. I have a faith. Sir, these things you picked up. When you were born, what was natural? What was natural is, you are conscious. Rest you have picked up. Every thought you have picked up. Every identity you have picked up. And you can't pick up everything that is existing in the universe. Maybe you shall never cross Tamil Nadu, Madras. You'll never cross India. How many things in this world is 7 continents, 7 seas, deserts and mountains. Who can see everything? And this is just one planet. Moon, Mars, stars, galaxies. Who knows what? Your eyes shall not feast on those sights. Your ears cannot listen to the sound of the cosmos. You shall not touch anything and everything in this universe. Yet you have a presence eternal inherent in everything in this universe. You go to moon, consciousness is there. You travel with it. You go to stars, go to anywhere. You'll pack up food, you'll pack up things which are not there. But nobody packs consciousness. Not only outside, in the universe extended, but also your waking is over. Your eyes close. The moment you sleep, listen carefully, the moment you are asleep to your body, you have no passage to the universe. The body is the gateway to this universe. The moment you are asleep to the body, you have no access to the physical universe. There in your dream, another world is projected, made out of the permutation combination of all your personal experiences. Have you seen my father in your dream? I have never seen your father. Think, parents. And there also you are conscious. Wake up, what do you say? I dreamt last night. Who told you? My mommy? You went to sleep. Both the waking and dream finished. And there this experience is what? Naham janami, na kinchit janami. I don't know myself, I don't know anything else. Waking up only you can say that. While sleeping you cannot say that. Because that's what sleep is. You don't know yourself and know anything else. That is deep sleep. But waking up, what shall you say? The moment you wake up means what? Your own experience, friends, anubhava. That experience continuous. It passes through all the waking, dream, deep sleep, past, present, future. Yesterday I told you that. As you are looking at things, you are seeing the present. You close your eyes, you are with the past. You project in your mind certain future you shall see. But in past, present, future, consciousness is there. That is why I loved that. I always love it, that Rudrashtakam, so beautiful. Karalam Mahakala Kalam Krupalam. Shiva's name is Mahakala. devours everything, past, present, future. Yet it is neither past nor present nor future whatsoever. It remains ever the same. That is why the truth, consciousness, yourself is Shiva. Shivoham, Shivoham. Who is that can say Shivoham? Anybody. Understand that point? Who shall say that? Everybody. Girl can say, boy can say. Anybody. They will grasp it. And what is Shiva? Shiva means Sanskrit, means Shivam, Shubham, which is auspicious. Anything that is dying, we call in Sanskrit Shava. Shava means dead body, dead. There is no lives throbbing there. And what is the address of Shiva's house? Where does Shiva live? Smasana. We say, no, Shiva is in the cremation ground. It's a beautiful picture. What is cremation ground? The whole universe is a cremation ground, because everything is continuously changing and dying. We are sitting down here, but we are, by the time we walk out of this room, 1 hour older, 2 hours older, continuously changing and dying. Where everything is changing and dying, what else it is if not a smashan? Time is burning you out. Liliyate grasamana samantat. In the Vishwarupa, when Arjuna sees what is your Lord, the fire tongue consuming everything in this universe. Nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. I don't know, Lord, what you are up to. What Bhagavan says? Kaloham. Lokakshayakrut yam pravruttaha. I am the time, devouring everything continuously in this universe. Ritevitvana bhavishanti sarve. Even without you, none of them shall be alive. Maya eva nihata purvameva. Everybody has been finished. Nimitta matram bhava sabhyasachin. Be an instrument. If that much sense comes to us, being an instrument while living, instrument of the totality, please see how it is. So that which is continuously changing and dying, you call it Shava. And what is that something which is always alive in us? This childhood, the body is continuously changing. As a sperm and an egg, as a zygote in the mommy's womb, your first birth, then changing, it becoming old, 70, 80, 90, 100-year-old, go back to the elements. Listen, please. Body does not remain the body. It is not this size in the mommy's womb, just a sperm and an egg. Then disappears into the womb of the elements. Listen, changed. And when alive, your sense organs continuously dying and changing. Shava. Your thoughts are continuously changing and dying. How many thoughts are forgotten? How many you shall forget more? One thing remains exactly as it is. The child was conscious, the young is conscious, the blind is conscious, if your eyes have changed. The adult is conscious, the old also is conscious. Even when the body is collapsing, you are conscious. That has never changed, it remains ever the same. That is why Shivam. And where is that? In and through the whole universe. That is why Shiva Tandava is the dance of immortality in the realm of mortality. Where you see mortality, there you see immortality. Listen, friends. Wherever you see sound, there itself the silence. Wherever you see the form, there itself formless. There is no distance between form and the formless, sound and the silence. Wherever there is a thought, there itself consciousness. Please. There is no distance. The road never moves. Early morning when you wake up, go to the highway. Quiet. As time passes, hundreds of vehicles start passing. The road still doesn't move. Clear sky. Clouds start coming in. The sky remains clear beyond the clouds. This is the principle of the universe, the Shiva Tarndava, the dance of Shiva, the dance of immortality. Wherever you see immortality, exactly same point there is immortality. Don't get lost in that words. See your own experience. Anubhava. That's why they call it experience in Sanskrit. Anubhava. Atma, Chetana, consciousness, Anubhava Swarupattvat. It is your nature. Sanskrit is language, sir. Anubhava. Anubhava means what? Bhavami. Listen, Bhavami. I am. Bhavami. Existence. Everything is after that. Anu. Anu means paschat. Ramo gacchati. Lakshmano anu gacchati. Rama goes. Lakshmana follows. You bhavami. Bhavani bhavanagamya. Bhavaranya kutarika. Call it feminine, masculine. The celebration of the wisdom is infinity. Bhavani bhavanagamya. Bhavani. Bhavam, bhavani. Both are same. Masculine, feminine. Both means existence. Being. Be. Bhu-bhav, to be. Bhavanagamya. You can give it in two meanings. Bhavanagamya. By your thought you can be aware of it. It will remind you what it is. Bhavana agamya. No thought can conceive it. Manovacha agocharam. Yet manasaiva anudrashtabhyam. So let nobody tells you, words will not convey it. Let nobody tell you, remember the words. Choice is yours. Understand, be it. No words can reveal it, yet every word is useful. Every thought is useful, every thought is useless. You see yourself. Bhavaranya kutarika. It's like an axe, A-X-E, which can remove this jungle of the universe. Samsara jungle, aranya. Where you seem to be lost, universe doesn't make you lose your sense. You lose your sense. Who? Somebody has stolen it. Father has stolen, mummy has stolen, teachers have stolen, gurus have stolen, religions have stolen. Everybody has stolen. What? Nobody tells me who I am. They give me an identity and I dance with it. When you go to school, what do they say? Be somebody. Oh, so I am nobody now, huh? You are always everything. Shivoham, Shivoham. After some time, you become nobody. When you get a degree, it's like I lose my identity as the infinity and get a finite identity, and I feel I am very special. And then competition, comparison, competition, comparison. I have read this, I have read that, I didn't do this, I didn't. No, friends, please see that. Bhava, being is continuous. Anu is paschat. First you are, then only anything comes after you. We call it as experiences of ordinary kind. Sensations. Consciousness is first. Are you getting that point, sir? Consciousness is first. Sensations follow. I have not felt it. I didn't experience the laddu. Okay, put a laddu in your mouth. Not. So how many experiences? Then what is happening today? What is riches means what? Competition. I have gone to so many countries, you are on the village. I have eaten so many varieties of food, South Indian, North Indian, Thai, African, Australian, Think of it, friends. How many varieties of dresses? I have only few varieties of dress. Sir, please understand, your best dress is your body. The best dress. It comes undressed. The best variety of body, dress is your body. You are going to be a very rich man, big marriage, thousands of people come together. Sounds little sarcastic, but think of it, friends. Heavy, 10,000, in a marriage, what is the most important thing? This morning as we were thinking of so many points, I don't have the time to discuss all this, but think of it. In a marriage, or any festivity for that matter, what is the most important part of the marriage? The bridesmaids, the invited guests, 10,000 guests coming. Mega marriage. What is the most important thing? Guests, huh? Destination marriage, food, hotels, hundreds of planes bringing in hundreds of people from around the world. Sir, the most important fellow is the boy and the girl. And why are they marrying? To play carom. Right? Just think, the ultimate consummation of marriage, two beautiful, call it a beautiful, ugly, doesn't matter, two human beings. Suppose those bodies are, one is like an elephant, other is like a hippo. How would it be that? Whatever dresses you have put, your dresses won't meet, your bodies will meet. And your body is covered with diamonds, golds, best dressed in the world, Manyavar. Okay. Think of it. And who is going to meet? Your dresses won't meet, your masks won't meet, you shall meet. And what type of meeting it is that? Will you be jealous of that bodies? Cha. Bodies are also, wow, beautiful bodies. Minds are absolutely crazy. After 1 year, separated. Until next man we leave, Not until, you understand, until the next man or next woman. No sarcasm, friends. Please appreciate the reality of life. Billionaires. What is there they lack? Finished. Why? Thoughts have gone crazy. What was the cause for the marriage? What is the reason? We marry, live together, walking into sunset, all that nonsense. Mills and boons. But what happened? Broke down. Where is the happiness? most important thing was to be happy. And what is the happiness? Listen, friends, what is that happiness? That is yourself. We have seen that. I'll make a little bit, one more idea. It will be very, very easy. There are certain things, what we call in, like I gave that title for that talk, meditation, natural. Agitation, unnatural. Unhappiness, unnatural. Agitation, unnatural. You'll see that how it is. There are certain things, friends, which are like our desires. Please. There are certain each wishes, dreams are natural. Listen carefully. Natural. Very, very natural. You don't have to teach a child to look for happiness. Everybody will automatically look for it. You don't have to teach a child, teach a human being, you must always try to live. L-I-V-E. No. Look for immortality. Natural. It comes natural. Hunger is natural. Listen carefully. All things that are natural, desires, needs that are natural, have got a natural fulfillment. This is amazing. I'll tell you. We have time. Don't worry. Natural. The natural needs, natural desire have a natural fulfillment. Take hunger. There are so many things, how much can I talk? Take hunger. Hunger is natural. Food is also naturally existing in the universe. Did you collect a food packet for the whole life? He understands. Okay. Thirst is natural. Water is available. To see is natural. Sights are there. Listening, natural. Sounds are there. Touches are available. Tastes are available. What is unnatural is, listen carefully, what is unnatural is, your hunger of the body is natural and food is there. जो भूख दिया है वो भोजन भी दिया है. Who has given you the hunger, food also is there. Friends, see the naturalness of it. Why do I call it natural? Why do we choose it? We choose it as natural because please name a food which doesn't satisfy the hunger. Have you gone to a food market, food mart? Nowadays, oh God, what all varieties of nonsense in the food. You start wondering what to eat, what not to eat. Anyway, let's just go back to the point. Is there any food which doesn't satisfy your hunger? To satisfy your hunger, what is that you must have? Satisfying the hunger is easy or difficult? Anything. A fruit, leaves, root, anything. Natural hunger, natural satisfaction. We have got some unnatural desire. When the hunger of the body is natural, just one example I'll give you, later on we shall see. Hunger of the body is natural and satisfaction also is natural, easy. There is another hunger called hunger of the mind. Hunger of the mind is artificial. I am craving for what? Chocolate, ice cream. There are no ice cream trees, no chocolate, no sai tukda, no biryani, no Chinese, no KFC hanging from the tree, no vegetarian, no nothing. Understand, friends? Your hunger of the mind is absolutely unnatural. Must be a PhD, must be a FRCS, must be a Prime Minister, must be CEO, must be a millionaire, billionaire. Suppose you don't fulfill that dream, will you die? Why do you say natural? To keep yourself alive, what do you need? Food. Just to keep yourself alive, what all thing you need is no more complicated. Simple things to keep me alive. But we have got artificial needs have created. That's why I call it luxury and necessity. What is necessity? Without which you shall die. Water is a necessity. Nobody dies because there is no hot water available. Air is a necessity. Air conditioning is a luxury. Food is a necessity. Types of food is a luxury. What is a progress? What is education? What is study? What is progress? How many luxuries you have converted to necessity? I can't sleep without AC. I can't sleep without this car. Understand, friends? So life has been trouble. Who has complicated it? Our education. Therefore, should we say you should remove it? No. Most natural thing is, why do you want all these things? So that I can be hungerless. Listen carefully. Hungerless is absolutely natural. Hunger comes, goes away. Are you getting that point? In how long in a day you enjoy the hungerlessness? 22 hours. 3 hours you are hungry, 1 or 2 hours just before food, lunch and all that. But which one you remember? Hungry, you bring the roof down. Have you ever said, hungerlessness, so beautiful, man. I have not been hungry for a long time, so nice. Have you enjoyed? It is so natural, effortless. And to satisfy your hunger, what should you do? Should you dig a hole? Go to the moon? Go to other countries and fly in the food? We get it from Italy, we are getting it from New Delhi, we are getting it from Thailand. This nonsense you listen these days. What yachts I have, what planes I have, everybody is seduced by that. Luxuries have become necessity. And if you don't do that, you feel also stupid. How wonderful. So in your mind, what has happened? Hunger, which is not normal, which is not natural, artificial. When natural desires have a natural fulfillment, artificial desires have no natural fulfillment. You will be dead and dying continuously in your life. Take care. And as in hunger and hungerlessness, if you consider these artificial needs, thoughts, its obsessions, greed, all that stuff, where do you find any moment of happiness? Where do you find happiness? You listen to the music. Where do you feel happy? In yourself. You touch something, taste something, smell something. When you get the object, thought is appears. In that moment you are happy with yourself. Happiness is natural. It is prevented. Who has prevented it? Who has prevented you from being yourself? Can anybody prevent? But education has successfully prevented it. Even religious indoctrination successfully destroys you. That religion which helps it to introduce me to myself. That education is education which introduces me to myself. You introduce the world, nothing wrong. You must. How else we can sit down in this beautiful air-conditioned hall with a lovely sound system? So comfortable to talk. Education is needed. But don't have a dream that body shall be kept alive. And what do you want to say? Doctor, I don't want to die. Why are you afraid of dying? You never die. Why are you afraid of dying? We saw that in first day itself. You don't die. What is the question of afraid of dying? Body is not afraid of death. Deho na janati. Body doesn't know that. Who is afraid of old age? Body. Who is afraid of aging? Body. Who is afraid of dying? Body? No. I. In your mind. Artificial fear. Have you seen children afraid? Because that idea has not been given yet. I don't want to die. Who is crying? I. That I is the most artificial thing. Natural thing is no identity. But you need that I to understand the limitation and then to go beyond it. So everything is beautiful. We don't want to dismiss anything. Our tradition is so beautiful. Everything has a place. So luxury is something without which you can live. Necessity is something without which you cannot live. So food is a necessity, but types of food is a luxury. And you know, when you understand these things, if a wrong understanding converts every luxury to a necessity, if you understand yourself, every necessity becomes a luxury. How? Previously I was thinking, when body is there, I am alive. When body is gone, I am going to go. I must protect my body. There is a fear of losing the body. But when I understand myself, who I am, immortal, we saw it yesterday, immortal, absolute fulfillment, freedom, happiness, joy, everything in me, then how long the body should last? I'll take care, but let it last as long as it likes. Keeping the body alive, and therefore I shall be happy, is no more there. I'm happy to be alive, happy in spite of my best care. If the body is going to go, go. Yogena antes tanustyajam, like the Raghuvamsa Kalidas writes. Saishave adhita vidyanam, yauvane visheshanam, vardhakya munivrittinam, yogena antes tanustyajam. Living life beautiful, understanding this, Shivam, Shivam. The dance of Nataraja, the whole universe is dance, you are part of the dance. There is no greater stage, there is no greater dancer other than you. Ante, at the end of it, yogena tanutyajam. At the end of it, by consciously, you give up the body. There is a difference between you giving up the body and body giving you up. 99.9% people, they feel the body is giving them up. Think, friends, it will sound something like from fairy tale, really. But that's the only thing, truth, friends. So every necessary thing becomes a luxury. Where all the things that you need to keep you alive, by chance it is not available. What can you do? Like old age. When the aging comes, what happens? The physical body naturally crumbles. And you have no more. So you take best care of your body. Not that the person is careless. No. The most conscious individual, most conscious care of the body. As far as possible. Why should I neglect the body? The most beautiful instrument without which no access to the universe. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind also. You're taking care of the car, but the driver is drunk. How do you like it? Take care of the body. So everybody is physical fitness. And therefore I should be bloated like a hippo? No. Care. The driver also must be trained, the eye. Nobody reveals the eye to himself. They pamper the eye with many more new ideas. Our school of thought says so. We do only 10 postures in that Surya Namaskar. These people 12. We do 15. In USA, we close our eyes and meditate. In our school, we open eyes meditation. So we are sitting down, standing on the head, they are standing on the tail. Right? And you will have all fancy dress. You will have 10,000 musicians coming and singing. Right? Think of it. What are these things? Body being the body, it has to go. The thoughts are there. That will also pass. You are introduced to yourself. Instead of introducing to himself, they are introducing to practices. Religions have become practices. Like secular celebrations, religious celebration. Secular Olympics, religious Olympics. Beautiful religious Olympics. Different types of this movement, that movement, what all things. Dresses and prizes and names. And the most disturbing thing is, there is always an advanced study. I don't know how consciousness grows from time to time. In your school, college, university curriculum, advance, yes. Growing. More information, more exploration, pride. In infinity, all pervasive, what is the greater, today this consciousness, tomorrow I shall tell you one greater consciousness. So advance means more money. That is the Panchakshari mantra. Namah Shivaya is gone. M-O-N-E-Y, M-O-N-E-Y, M-O-N-E-Y. Everybody. Forget friends where. Please see that. Have wealth as much as you like. But don't ever say it will make me happy or immortal. But the most important thing to study, understand about yourself, natural, because immortality is natural. Unless you return to yourself, you shall be never contented. Happiness is natural. So the person must introduce you to happiness. They introduce us to objects of happiness, which is a disaster. Objects of security, objects of freedom, objects of love, those are all myth. It will never stand the test of life. And once you see yourself, you cannot escape immortality. You cannot escape happiness. You cannot escape freedom. You cannot escape. Close your eyes. Continuous meditation. Meditation is not something which comes and goes, like the silence. Thoughts come and go. Youth passes. Seasons change. Emotions pass. Memories fade. Awareness yourself. Eternally the same. Na jayate na mriyate va kadachit. Never born, never passes. Nitya sarvata sthanu achaloyam sanatana. All pervasive. No movement. Sthanu. Achala, immobile. In every mobility there is immobile. In the field of immobility, movement continues. In the field of meditation, agitation passes. In the field of immortality, mortal celebrates Be the immortal. Live with the mortality. Be the happiness, live with things. Things we need for our sustenance, not for happiness. You close your eyes, you are with yourself. You open your eyes, you are with yourself. You can never be away from it. Yourself you can never be away from. Things you cannot cling to. Either the things will drop out, your friends will drop out, everything drops out, or your body drops out. Self, you cannot escape. Other things you can't hold on to. Please chant Om 3 times. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you. So, tomorrow no class here, and the weekend seems to be a little more. Weekdays more people, weekends. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We shall see. Tomorrow, as I told you, in the ashram will have the class at 11 o'clock. You are not expected to come or not. If you are free, you can choose, you can come, have the question answer, and then disappear. You'll have food there also, no problem. Okay? Thank you. Namaste.
I am devotee of you. I am listening to for 15 years.
Okay.
This is my book. I want to present it.
So nice. Thank you. Nice.
Please hold it.